Okay, here we are, and look who's driving.
Hello, my first spin.
First drive in the caddy. She's doing a good job. So what are your impressions driving this gigantic car?
I like it. You have to be very mindful of what you're doing though.
It doesn't get up and go as fast as your Audi.
The braking.
Yeah, braking, yeah.
That's what I noticed the most different is you really have to brake pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But it rides nice and smooth.
They were the best riding vehicles. For patience, I know when I went from the ambulance, the Cadillac, to a truck, I could not believe the difference in ride. I mean, it was just night and day. And I never heard your patients complain so much in the back.
What way should I go here to get over to the downtown Lake Elmo? What would be the best way?
Turn right.
It's a beautiful day for a spin. Could be one of our last rides in it for a while. Maybe one more.
Yeah, so it's here it is on the back half of October. Nice day on a Sunday. Go for a cruise. And
70 degrees.
70 degrees, can't beat it.
Watch the Vikings. I can't believe they won.
Yeah. Well,
Green Bay won though too.
the real football team, the Packers, won today. So that's all I care about. Well, back to the ride. Yeah, I mean, it's just such a phenomenal ride. I mean, it's I always say it's like riding on air. I mean, you hit a bump and everything is just smooth like this. You know, the truck ambulances, granted, they gave you a lot more room in the back with the patient. You could carry a lot more equipment. But as far as ride quality, you could not beat these vehicles. They were absolutely fantastic. And those that kept them in service for a long time, you know, up into the 80s, they realized how good they were on that ride. But
you can see the beautiful leaves. Nice foliage here.
I'm talking about ambulance ride. Maybe I want to talk about leaves. So anyhow, we are in Lake Elmo, Minnesota. We'll be actually going through the whole town of Lake Elmo.
But yeah, it drives nice. You just have to start braking a lot.
You got to brake a lot
quicker
sooner. A lot sooner.
Than you would.
Yeah. You just get used to it. Go
I
ahead.
hope this guy sells.
Yeah, we were out in our Corvette yesterday. Went for a nice ride, and on the way back, we came across a fatal at an intersection. Actually, it was a country intersection. Lifelink was just coming in for a roadway landing. But yeah, you know, just unfortunate that had to happen while we were out riding.
I like it out here. There's no traffic.
So here there's no traffic. So yeah, so anyhow, we will be. Well, I will be taking this to storage here probably by the end of the month. I have a good friend of mine who actually did the front end work on the vehicle, and he's got a new storage place, and we're gonna
Some pole barns.
pole barn. That's a pole barn, and so we're gonna put it there for the winter. I will definitely have it wrapped inside. And plenty of bounce sheets to keep the mice away, and we'll also have our boat stored there too. And then thinking about maybe you know, April, pulling it back out again, and we'll have another fun summer with it. I was telling Stacy the only thing that really I think I'm going to do next year to it is that, and I never got a chance to do it this year, is put a new wig light flasher for the front grill lights, and potentially maybe if it's a large enough wig light flasher, maybe I'll do the high beams too on it. But that, I really have everything that I want to do with it. Today I did some work up on the roof. I want to make sure that it got a nice, good coat of wax on it. So I was able to get my logo buffer out and got a good coat of wax on the top surfaces of the roof and the hood. Got a real good coat of wax, and it's all cleaned up. And,
My good friend Eileen named it Big Blue.
Big Blue. I never did get to show you the engine compartment. I have been kind of putzing with that for a while, and one of the things I have done is that I did anywhere that was black, I repainted it, and it looks very, very good now. It looks real nice. I'm probably going to take the valve covers off and paint those, but more importantly is I do want to replace the valve cover gaskets, and so get that done, and then do a nice oil change with it when I do that, and then paint the valve cover gaskets, and that's literally it underneath the hood. One other thing too is that the overdrive or kickdown does not work. It's been disconnected, and I don't know why they disconnected it. It's probably one of the reasons why is that when you step on this thing, it doesn't kick in that 4-barrel, nor does it kick down a gear, the transmission. But I'm okay with that. It doesn't need to have that kind of power anymore. I'm just going to take it nice and easy with it. But I would like to get that taken care of. And then I did find a couple rust spots that I think I'm going to have to take care of. There's one up by the window. There's a little bubble, and I want to make sure that I get that taken care of. It's very, very, very small, but take care of it now. And then on the quarter rocker panel on the back, they're starting to bubble. Some spot in there, so it's probably going to have to go in, and it's certainly not going to be Bondo. I'm going to make sure that it gets done. Have them weld in a new piece of metal in there, and then get it done right.
Here we are going through the little town of Lake Elmo.
We're going through Lake Elmo, over the railroad tracks. Yeah, hardly felt them at all.
Lake Elmo Inn's been a very popular restaurant that we just drove by.
Yeah, there it is right there, as you can see it. Small little town, Lake Elmo, Minnesota.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Over and out.
Over and out.
October 17th.
Yeah, this may be the last one for the year on the blog, or I might have another one just when I get done putting it away, where it's going to be. But regardless, it's closing in on the end of the year with the Vintage Ambulance Chronicles, and looking forward to next year.
Safe travels all.
Yeah, take care, and happy holidays, and we'll be in touch.